What's going on? We back with the Boston Clinic and more. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. Y'all know what it is. And told you guys I had another like rumor-esque type of video. But I waited and was a little bit patient on dropping the video. Sometimes that pays off. And Tom Loeffler dropped an article, which I'll link it to the description, which made the video a little bit more longer. Because of what he said. So this is what's going on. ESPN reported that, Golovkin wanted a 50-50 split versus Canelo, for the rematch. Even though they had a deal in place from the original rematch date, he said since he was inconvenienced by having a cupcake fight in Violence Monterosi and getting $1 million, he was inconvenienced that he deserved a bigger split. Now, Oscar De La Hoya, he didn't come out and say what the split was, but, it's coming out that the split was 50-50. He wanted 50-50. And then I'm going to put the link into the description for the Tom Loeffler interview that he did with Boxing Scene. And you can read that. And he refers to Miguel Cotto getting a 55% split and, doing 500 million less pay-per-views to why Gennady Golovkin deserves at least a 50-50 split. You can't compare Gennady Golovkin to Cotto, but he's saying that Golovkin is bringing all these belts to the table, and that basically they had a discussion, and they want a bigger split, and they want 50-50. So they feel like they're responsible for the pay-per-view. Basically the pool, and they think they a draw. So. Now they see their positions as being, equal as the A side to the A side with Canelo Alvarez. And you can't compare yourself to Cotto, man. You can't do that. Cotto was a star. He brought a lot of Puerto Ricans. He brought star power. He brought he was a 1,000 times bigger star in boxing internationally than Gennady Golovkin will ever be. All of a sudden they want to reassess their financials and stuff. No, if I was Oscar and Canelo, I wouldn't get that motherfucker 50-50 neither. Let me know last time when you did $1 million pay-per-view with a guy like Chavez Jr. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if you and Cotto would have fought, which y'all did $1 million pay-per-view. Let me know when you fought Danny Jacobs, did you do 500K pay-per-view? You feel me? May 5th, you didn't fight a pay-per-view still. So, let me know what your pay-per-view numbers looking like, your star power. Just because you got 3 belts, that's cool. And Canelo and Oscar is showing no respect for those 3 belts that you got. Because it comes to a point when you bigger than a belt, which Canelo is bigger than a belt, they don't really care. They don't. World champion fight or not, Canelo Alvarez is probably going to sell because of the fan base. So, like I told you guys, Team Triple G been doing this. They've been outpricing themselves for years, man. Making crazy demands and selling it as fear. Repacking and selling as fear. And it's not fear. Ain't nobody scared of this guy, man. Nobody. And now he wants the lion's share of the money, or just about the lion's share of the money. No. I'm like Oscar De La Hoya. Hell no. You're not no Cotto. You know what I'm saying? That's not you. Now they want to play tough and try to play chicken. Go ahead and play chicken and go get hit by a Mack truck fucking with Charlo, fucking Sergey Shevchenko. Because obviously, if Sergey Shevchenko was a bum, or he was a cherry pick, or he was a very easy opponent to beat, them guys would have ran him May 5th. But that shows you the threat of what they believe Sergey Shevchenko is. He's a threat. That's why they didn't fight him on May 5th. So now Gennady Golovkin, you want to play tough. Now you got to go walk the plank. Legitimately. Now he got to go fight his mandatories. And they don't force him to fight his mandatories. That's a crying shame. Because who else he going to fight? The dude from Japan, Ryota Murata, whatever that guy, he's fighting in October versus somebody else. So where do we go here now? Well, where's the big money fight for Golovkin? There's no big money fight. He don't want a Jacobs rematch, which ain't a big money fight. Jamal Charlo and Gennady Golovkin, due to Al Heyman, he probably could make that fight into something. But he not too keen on fighting Jamal Charlo. He ain't too keen on fighting Sergey Shevchenko. So he really don't have nowhere to go but his mandatories. So, I mean, he could play tough with Canelo Alvarez all he want. Oscar De La Hoya talking about 50-50. I mean, where the hell is you gonna make that money at elsewhere? You can move up and move down and won't make the money you gonna make with Canelo. Canelo gonna eat. Canelo, the $1 million paydays for Canelo is probably pretty much over with, unless he fight a Gary Spike O'Sullivan or some shit like that. When he go fight Danny Jacobs, that's a big money fight for him. On the Mexican Independence holiday, you know, he fight Billy Joe Saunders. I mean, that's a solid fight. You know, he's still gonna eat more than what you gonna eat in your next fight. Is basically what I'm saying. You know, Golovkin trying to play tough, and you know, kind of Tom Lawford said, we just trying to figure it out. Like, at the end of the day, you don't have no power as a promoter. You a fifth tier promoter. You know, you ain't in no position to demand 50-50 nothing. You not Bob Arum. You know, you're not Eddie. You're not Frank. You're not Al Heyman, manager and advisor. You know, you're not even Lou DiBella. You a bottom basement promoter, man, that nobody has no respect for in this game of boxing, for pretty much. You know, your claim to fame is putting on super flyweight cards. That's your claim to fame. And Gennady Golovkin, and manage him the right way to make him seem like this big old gallon of trouble when he's not. And I can't believe these mofos asked for a 50-50 split, man. You know, they said in the first fight, he just got under a 40% split. And I think that's fair. And I understand that he got 3 belts and this and that. But with them 3 belts, I mean, why can't he go find another opponent and make a pay-per-view fight? Because anybody else fight, it's not pay-per-view. Danny Jacobs' pay-per-view did like, what, 150 or 190K buys? That's terrible. You know what I'm saying? Well, what is he selling out to? You know, he can't sell out shit neither. Can't sell out Madison Square Garden. I don't believe he ever sold out that. He ain't selling out nothing on the West Coast. He couldn't fight in Vegas because wasn't nobody gonna buy his tickets out there. He can't sell out neither. He not feeling the joint up. So I don't know, you know, where this illusion that in their minds that, or this great imagination where this dude is this big U.S. star. Nobody give a fuck about Golovkin. You know, he could walk in your local mall and niggas wouldn't even flinch. You know, they believe they something that they really not. Man, 50-50? Hell no. If I'm Oscar, I'm just like that. I don't give a fuck. Go ahead, be 50-50. You know, I could put Canelo in with Chavez Jr. and do 1 million pay-per-views. You put Gennady Golovkin in there with Sergey Shevchenko, that's regular HBO. Good fight. But he ain't gonna do shit but make $1 million. You know, and if you feel like you could beat Canelo Alvarez and you beat him and they want a rubber match, then you could ask for a little bit more of the money. Or then you could demand a 50-50 because you're in a position of power. But you think that Golden Boy Oscar De La Hoya gonna flinch because you got belts? Because eventually, they just figure somebody gonna whoop your ass anyway and get them belts. So, or eventually you gonna get stripped. So they eventually gonna get your belts. They don't have to beat you to get them belts. You're 36 years old, and then if you play this game too, 36, and you get tired of making $1 million paydays and all that other shit you've been doing, and then you have a fucking epiphany, or you have a fucking reality check real quick. You want to come back to the bargaining table and take that 35% offer, whatever they offered you. Then they gonna knock it down to 30. Then you're gonna be 37 years old, a year older, more punches to the head. He's an idiot, man. He's playing right into their hands because he gonna want to come back and make that fight next year. Watch, he gonna come back and want to make the fight in the near future. He gonna be a year older and he gonna take a little bit more punishment. But y'all know what it is. It's TBC and more. Check the links for the description. Check the links in the description for the article. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, username, all them links there. TBC and more. Y'all know what it is. We gone.